Hey yo, how you doing, guys? It's 2/5 of them boys, so you know what that means? We're here. And why we're here is me, the one AJ Anthony Jordan.
Me, Dan the Tech, the wrestling fan that doesn't watch wrestling unless it's live.
There we go, guys. Yeah, so why we here? We are talking about none other than Eve Wrestle Queendom 7. The She Won tournament took place once again, and me and Den the Tech were in his house, and what a show it was. This was a nice little tournament. I must admit, I've heard of, I know that you've got the G1, and so this is the She One. I've not really watched a lot of these tournaments, and okay, for anyone who's not familiar, it's kind of like a King of the Ring or Queen of the Ring, essentially, in this one. Nice tournament, some top contenders in there, and yeah, we had a She One winner.
The crazy part is I'm not a tournament fan because you just seen the same wrestlers over and over again, but it was actually a good mix-up of matches, and we kept trying to predict who's going to be in the finals. It worked out, but yeah, it was amazing.
Yeah,
Can't believe I stood up at a show as well. I stood up the entire show and I enjoyed it still. So yeah, well done, well done, Eve.
Yeah, well done, Eve, indeed. And what I say to everyone who asked me about that show, because I think we were both on death's door. We were both not at our healthiest. We were tired. We've made it to the show. We're standing, and
we found a table.
We saw a few friends, and we're like, here. We're here, but we're not here. We're not in ministry mode today. We're just here to spectate and to support. By the end of the show,
yeah! What do you mean? By the end? The first match come out, we were loud, and we're like, you know what? We need to chill because we're gonna burn out and we're really tired. So let's not do it. Next match, go calm down. All right, the break's coming up. When we take a break, we can chill. All right, the break's here. Right, breaks finish. Yeah, oh my God, I'm gonna lose. Going home. So yeah, the show was all right, wasn't it?
It was pretty good.
Yeah.
And
can't help ourselves.
I thought you guys were gonna be quiet. Like, did you see the show? Yeah. So yeah, well done.
We tried.
Yeah, we tried, but what an awesome show. So the show was brought to us and hosted by obviously Eve, but our host was Twix, aka Sakisa, who obviously does an awesome job. But let's go into it. Round 1 of the quarterfinals saw the match of two faces within Eve in most places. Yes, I am talking about none other than Rain Leverkusen versus Alex WIndsor. I mean, look. It's always tough. It's always tough when you've got two faces to know which way to go. And then there's that allegiance. If this was a hustle show, not that I want to mention other companies, you're all over Rain. At Eve, I can't help but cheer for Alex WIndsor. I have booed this lady so badly in a Rev Pro arena. But yeah, Eve made me want to be one of those people that hail WIndsor. And this was a solid match between two veterans of the game. They both know their stuff, and they both made it happen. Really, it was a big one, and ultimately Alex WIndsor caught the victory and proceeded.
Yeah, with this match though, was a case of I think because you start cheering for Alex WIndsor, I was like, yeah, if he's cheering for Alex WIndsor, I'm gonna cheer for Rain because they both deserve their flowers. And then so just the ministry was divided that day, pretty much every match.
Pretty much.
So we had to keep going, and then we're like, who can we get the crowd? So I was trying to get the crowd to be with me. You're trying to get, and it wasn't about me or AJ. It was just about the wrestlers, and we kept going. It looked really bad because I kept in every match. I was always against Alex WIndsor because this guy won't stop cheering for Alex WIndsor. So, but I'm not against Alex WIndsor. Doesn't make it clear, but I am for Rain. Make it rain.
Yeah, it did.
And yeah, I remember way back, I saw Rain for the first time and asked, like, yeah, what? Have you ever seen me wrestle? Because she was injured at the time doing the GM role. I'm like, no, you've never seen me wrestle. Oh, you're missing out. I was missing out. So it was good to see me wrestling again.
Rain really does bring the rain. It's she's a great talent, and you can see why she's held gold in many places.
No bones in her back, by the way, because I don't know how you bend like that.
yeah. That whole matrix and that, or matrix as they call it. Yeah, Rain outdoes that. The way Rain bends, the flexibility is double jointed is underselling what Rain does. Bending, indeed. But yeah, unfortunately, Rain fell just short, and Alex WIndsor moved on to the semi-finals. Now, match 2 is a very interesting one because at the time it was just a call out to me, and in my mind it didn't hit me that this was one of the most viewed and appreciated death matches that has happened before. So it was a clash of two of two more of the UK's greats, as we saw Emerson Jane take on Millie McKenzie. Now, this match was solid. This was solid. And there's a note I made on my phone. Listen, we're good. We're not that good to remember everything. I put it in caps, okay? The suplexes that took place in this match. The suplexes that take place in this match.
Everyone keeps people cheer about saying Suplex City. Yeah, we visit that place today. Yeah, on that day we visited that place because damn, and the high bumps. Like everyone knows, there's flat back bumps. That's a safer to take a bump. They were taking some high bump. They're taking neck bumps.
Yeah,
it was a little cringe. It was like ooh. But yeah.
It is one of those moments. And here's the thing: for anyone who wants to give you the wrestling is fake, it's staged. I can't believe you buy into that. Come and watch one of these matches and see people, as Den says, get dropped on their neck. Like essentially get dropped on their neck and just get back up. That's no small feat. That is no small feat. And these two ladies absolutely displayed it on the way. Now, here we go. It is a bit of a 50-50 on this, and it was very hard. The crowd, this was a very interesting one in terms of the crowd split, because the crowd seemed very, very pro Millie McKenzie as she walked out. But as soon as Emerson came out, that was it. Like, everybody turned. Apart from us two. If I remember. I think we were like 2 of maybe 5 people that was cheering.
Look, us two, as I said, we lost our voice because we kept it going. You know, every time someone does a let's go, we have to do the let's go other names. So it's a battle. It's a battle all the time. And my God. Plus the fact that you started cheering at first, like, yeah, just having fun. And you see Suplex going, yeah, the Suplex like, oh, I hope they're okay. And it was like, damn. You start twisting. Let's go, calm down. This is round 1. You got another match.
Do you know what I mean? Do you know what I mean? This was it. But ultimately, the main deciding factor was the atomic one herself, Sapphire Reed, coming out to help Millie McKenzie and ultimately costing Emerson the match. So yes, Millie McKenzie proceeded into that one. And that was another match going on. Now, match 3, I was expected to be really split on this one, but thankfully, and I say thankfully with the air quotes, an injury took place because the champ of Eve herself, Nina Samuels, was scheduled to take on Sky Smithson in a one-on-one match. Now, Nina comes out, but unfortunately, we saw from a camera angle, Sky Smithson had been attacked backstage and was not available.
Who did it?
Listen, well, there will be some evidence that we will bring up slightly later on, but as it stands, everybody was screaming Nina sucks. But hey, if you know the MO dub, we're not going to be ever screaming that. So while people are saying Nina sucks, we're saying don't blame Nina. Yeah.
The killer part was there was a Nina section, but yet there was a louder section. They had the hats, we had the voices. Don't blame Nina. Don't blame our queen. Shout
out to Wrestling Outsiders as well, who were just to the right of us, and I've got a message later on that night. It was like, glad to see you guys were on the Nina crowd. I'm like, I want to say always, but every now and again I do sway.
We'll talk about that later. You're gonna find out it wasn't always.
Indeed we will. But at that point, yes, we were praising our Eve Women's Champion, Nina Samuels, and it went on. Now, bear in mind, I've talked about the Eve's Women's Champion, because what comes next is going to be very interesting, guys. We talked about Sapphire Reed, but what we didn't mention was the Eve International Champion. Yes, the Eve International Champion was also in the She Won tournament. It was Sapphire Reed versus you. So yes, guys, Sapphire Reed versus you in a one-on-one match. The title's not on the line. However, if you lost, you would not be in the running for the title. So everything was there because this was a winner-takes-all match. A tournament.
I thought it was, if you lost, you's title is now part of the tournament.
That's it. So both titles.
Both titles are online in this tournament. So you had to win. So we're gonna guarantee crown a new champion.
Yeah,
no matter
one way or
what.
another, someone was walking home with all the
Yeah.
gold and the
Yep.
stewed apple, which is the She Won tournament victory there, trophy, should I say? So yes, this match was good. It's my first time seeing you, and from what I've heard from Dan, we may not see you on UK shores anytime too soon. But yeah,
Thank you.
you gets the crowd going. You gets the crowd going. And Sapphire knows to get the crowd going in other ways because she knows how to wind people up. Such a degree. What I hate about Sapphire in Eve is I really, really like Sapphire as a performer. And I can deal with cheering for a heel. I can cheer for heels all day long. Sapphire aims for the over 30s, and that I can't defend. She has a problem with anyone aged over 30. And I would like to.
Yeah, you old people.
Yeah.
Can't believe it.
For you guys, sorry to break the news, but most members of the ministry are over 30. Yeah. I'm not saying I am or I'm not. But,
I can't believe we're all in our 30s.
Yeah. Not planning to celebrate a big birthday this July. Yeah, for me, but yeah. So,
but yeah, do you know what? Let's not talk about us. Let's talk about you. One of the killer part was there's a spot Hugh does. It didn't work this one, but it worked again later, which is the hop in the spot. I'm going to run over the top rope, run to one side, drop on the floor, roll out the ring, squash the person.
It is one of those things that you're like, are you really? Can you really?
Fly? Boom, roll. And going up against Sapphire, who's like it's going to sound weird me saying this, but John Cena-esque, where she's selling to the person in the back row. So it's like, oh my God. Like, I love no, I can't say overacting because it's not. It's really good. It's just it's big. She's acting big. She makes sure everyone can see.
Inclusive.
Everyone can see if she's been hit, if she's been squashed. So love going up, seeing her against you, doing her thing. So yeah, it was.
Yeah.
My other queen that didn't make it.
Unfortunately for the atomic one, the radioactive one. Why am I calling her atomic? The radioactive one. You remained champion and just managed to overpower Sapphire Reed and progressed into it. So now, as it stands, 2 titles still remain, guys. So that's where we went. Was this the time? I believe this is where we went in for a bit of an intermission. That was it. We've had your quarters done. Now it's time to move on. Let's enter semi-final territory. And you had your victor from match 1 and your victor from match 2. So it's no surprise to find out that it was Alex WIndsor versus Millie McKenzie. As you can see, the graphics have changed because they are designed by me and not by Eve. Well done, guys. You have an awesome one. But obviously, the graphics will not be there for a tournament. How would you know who qualifies? But yes. Yeah. So
this one. Oh.
Yeah,
go ahead. Sorry.
This is where Millie lost me because yes, it's not a thing. I could hide. AJ is a Windsor mark. AJ is a Windsor mark. Den stayed with Millie. I credit him.
That's the problem. I'm a Windsor fan as well. It's just because this one wouldn't stop cheering for Windsor. I'm like, if I cheer for Windsor as well, we're gonna turn everyone
mega hypocrites.
Yeah, so come on, man. We like them both, so we're like, all right, cool. So you stick with Windsor. I will go with Millie. I say it like I was upset by that because Millie's awesome. Millie's awesome as well. Windsor is great. Millie is great, and they're going up against each other. You can't lose. So
you can't.
By this point,
I was going to say this is what I loved about this whole tournament. No matter what combination you got, you were in for a treat. And this was a big match.
Yep.
Yeah. And ultimately, Miss near enough undefeated in most matches in Eve, Alex WIndsor, you guessed it, progressed. Even with radioactive Sapphire Reed coming down, but it was no, you can't take out Miss WIndsor. So she progressed. So she would be taking on one of the champs, essentially, because the next match is going to be champ versus champ. You've got your Eve champ versus your Eve international champ. So guaranteed, we talked about a new champ being crowned. This match already sealed it, that one of them is going out. Is it Nina 6 belts or is it international you? All right, guys, that was the match.
Back to 10.
Nina Samuels versus you. Title for title. Well, the tournament continues. So it just meant you're out of the picture for this.
You're out the picture and you're losing your belt there. So your belt's gone, but the other person hasn't got your belt yet.
Yeah, exactly.
So if Nina wins, Nina hasn't won the belt. And if you wins, you hasn't won the belt. The belts are just added to the pot.
Indeed. Would you guys like to have a guess? Who has been on it? Now, let's remember. There you go. Nina got it.
Well, do you know that thing about if AJ Chaser won, I've got to cheer for the other? Not when it's a Nina match.
At most times, no, you would agree.
Most times.
I've got to be honest. It felt bad because you for a first time viewing for us, fantastic performer, but you can't dismiss the talent of the Queen of Eve, Nina Samuels, man. Samuels. So
Nina
most of the crowd, yeah.
If I don't cheer for her and she noticed me not cheer for her, I'm gonna get it. So I gotta cheer.
And here's the other thing, which also makes it very easy for us to do stuff like this. There are times when the crowd could be split, right? And then you're like, okay, we'll split as well to balance out the crowd. There are times when you could cheer for Nina because you don't feel bad for you because everybody else was cheering for you. Everybody was cheering for you, but hey, ultimately the MOW chance was that little bit stronger, and so was the victory for Nina Samuels as she continued into the She Won tournament. And unfortunately, you has now lost the Eve international title. What does that mean? Will Nina be 2 belts in Eve or not? Will it be Alex WIndsor? We don't know, but that will be decided. The feud continues between 2 members of the, I won't call them that because they're not a faction in Eve, but yes, the 2 greats of Eve will clash.
That awesome faction.
That one. Yeah. Anyway, before we found out who would be crowned the She Won winner and take away all the gold, we had a bit of fun. As the gals came out and had a match of matches. So here we go. A fatal 4-way for the tag titles, guys. Right, bear with me 1 second. Let me get all the names up while I've done this. I should be a slightly bit more organized, but this is how it goes sometimes.
Look, more organized than I am. I'm just saying.
Right, guys. we have the gals, Debbie Keitel and Anita Vaughan. There we go. We have Harley Hudson and Lucy Sky. Aluna and Lucia Lee, and all the way from France, she was Celine Fairy and Princess Loriana. They were called the princesses, I believe. And this match was mad. This match was mad. At the time, I didn't realize it was for the tag titles. The gals had recently beat my favorite tag team, Operation SAS, Strong and Sexy, which is Guy Smithson and Nightshade. And yeah, I thought, well, okay, I think there was a celebration of how long the gals have been together. So I was like, hey, they're just putting it all out for a showcase. No, the titles was on the line. And this match, can I be honest? It was so hard to call who was going to get it.
Oh my God, there were so much close spots. There were so many close spots. Like, you try to be the smart fan. You're an internet fan, so you know what's going to happen. It's clearly obvious who's going to win. And yeah, they had me going, that head grab moment. You look at your friend and look back, you're like, what's going on? How did not? Okay, cool. Oh my God. Oh, please don't die. Please don't die. Please don't die.
And then everyone getting, I know it's a trope of a triple threat or a fatal 4, but everyone getting thrown out of the ring, taken out for so long, you're like, no, it can't be. But yeah.
And then there's one left behind and you're like, oh no. Oh, this person's going to win. But then I've got to give it up to, I can't remember the names. The lady in pink, the hair kind of.
Harley Hudson.
Oh my God. Own this match. Just being so because it's just large venue. We had over was it over 400 people in the
Yeah, it
space.
was packed. It was packed out.
Over 400 people in the space. But you hear when y'all like Roman Reigns. You like when Roman Reigns get talkative. That's what she was doing. No, with that Liverpool, was it Liverpool accent or Manchester accent? I can't remember. Liverpool accent?
Liverpool, yeah.
Liverpoolian accent. So it started to be really loud, made it awesome. And then if you start cheering for her, being a heel, say, you cheer for me, shut up. So like put you in your place. So you start laughing. Then you got that other people start to get in. You got the French wrestler just speaking French the entire time. The entire time.
She did
No
as
English.
well. And that is the one point I have to admit, I was off my game. I was like, what can I say? What can I say to get attention?
I'm like,
I've done it out of progress.
AJ! I'm like, AJ, you speak French? Jump in there, bro. He's like,
My voice is gone, yeah.
Oui.
I don't know what it was.
I know it. He turned to us. La Crayon? What are you talking about? No. Je m'appelle Jean Patel.
It was that bad. It was that bad. But yeah, she had a lot of of energy as well. But ultimately, guys,
match.
Yeah, awesome match. And guess what, guys? New tag team champions. There they are, standing strong. Harley Hudson and Lucy Sky are your new champions. Yeah. I think they're called Her Up North or something like that. I know the acronym is HUN or something like that, but I think it's Her Up North. So yeah, they are your new tag champs. Unfortunately, with that, the gals had a bit of despair. And we heard a message from Debbie Keitel telling Anita, that was my fault. I owned it. It's time for me to step back. The crowd are like, no, you still got it in you. Let's do this. But no, she's told Debbie Debbie has told Anita to run solo in Eve for now. So yeah, let's see what happens there. Will we see the return of the gals, or is it time for Anita to run solo?
Lost the title and lost your friend. What the hell?
Yeah.
Anyway.
Okay. If that was the end, thank you, Debbie. Thank you, gals. It's always been great. Now, guys, it was time for the main event. Yeah, here we are. We are talking the Eve's women title on the line, the She Won trophy on the line, and the Eve international title on the line as Nina Samuels takes on Alex Windsor. And true to form, Den is a loyalist and AJ's a bit of a Nina Samuels turncoat. It went down. Yeah. Now,
which when this was the finals, you went, oh my god, this is going to be a match. This is going to be a match.
We missed the December Eve show, but this was the main event at the November show. And my god, was it a match then. Each time either of these ladies are in a match anywhere, whether it be Eve or anywhere, they put on a show. And when they take on each other, it's a grand slam show. And this one, with everything on the line, my God, was the crowd invested. And as we said, even if we tried to save it before, we cheered for each match, we knew we were losing our voices for this match. This was everything.
Wait. What do you mean losing? We're fighting through a lost voice by this point, because the entire night has been so awesome, and that tag team 4-corner match was so epic. We're like, and no, you're meant no, another break, please. Give me some hot water, honey. I need hot water, honey.
Yeah.
But still, I ain't gonna stop cheering. It's just like, let's go, Nina! Hitting those notes that you haven't hit since
like,
school.
I can't turn my back. Let's go, Windsor! And the crowd is just as split, which is mad because the fans can be so anti-Nina at one point, but when it's these two, I think it's the love that you have for such great talents. The room just splits in half. And I would like to say we're at the forefront of it. Look,
you got people doing this, the lovely chair, what you love to see in a wrestling show. Let's go, Nina, Alex, Windsor, let's go. One person, trying for both.
Yeah.
Just because
we've kind of made it a mission to not do that. So one of us will pick one and the other will pick the other.
Yeah.
So that's why we didn't. Honestly, ladies, we would have cheered for you both all night long and keep going.
We gotta pick one.
Yeah. And what I liked about it is this also had "This Is Awesome" charts, because it was. This is wrestling. Eve. All of those charts went on, and just continued throughout because it was a solid match. Now, guys, if you remember at the top of the show, somewhere down the top of the show, we mentioned that a bit of evidence would come out. That bit of evidence came out very strong because, yes, Sky Smithson, who had previously been attacked, came out holding none other than Alex Windsor's coat. So she had very strong belief that the person who attacked her was Alex Windsor. So she's come storming down. We've had Dan coming to interfere. We've had another referee coming down. Will Ospreay coming down to stop Sky Smithson because, everyone's trying to hold back Sky. And that was just enough of a distraction for Den to take a victory over me. And once again, we can celebrate the victory that is Nina Samuels being not only the world's champion for Eve, not only the international champion for Eve, but also the She Won trophy holder. There she is, standing proud with the international title, the Eve title, and the She Won trophy at her knees. There it is. Nina Samuels is your champion. And what does that mean, guys? For all you people...
On her way back to 10.
Yeah.
On her way back to 10.
Like, she's Nina 6 belts. Guess what? Nina 7 belts is in the building, baby. Nina 7 belts plus 1 trophy. Yeah. So she does. There you go. And I think we might see that 10. It's coming.
3 more to go.
3 more to
back
go.
To 10. Everyone keeps going on about, we want to be a double champ. We got 2 belts. Screw that. Nina wants 10 belts. Talk about belt collector. I feel sorry for when you fly overseas and you have to go to travel all of those belts. It's like a rib by all the companies. It's got to be. But still, just smashing it. Coming out with a new T-shirt, Nina 10 belts. So
yes, I've seen that T-shirt.
There's a T-shirt saying Nina 10
tempting.
belts.
It's very tempting.
But you've only got 7, so...
Hey, listen, because 10
got
is
to work hard this year.
10 is
got to be working this year. Is it though? It's Nina.
There you go.
It's Nina.
There you
so
go.
Get a tag team belt and get a lower belt. There you go. Back to 10. Do it on your own. You don't grab a tag team partner and just do it on your own. You just sit on the outside. I'll show you what's what.
Indeed. Okay, guys. So with the victory, Nina walks back and we have Alex Windsor, who's not too happy, and she's telling Dan that this is BS. Like, that should not have happened. And you see, this is where us as the ministry can be very, very impatient little dogs. Okay? Because we were like, well, Nina, Sky, Alex, we've seen all these different feuds, and then we just started a chant. Triple threat. And guess what? The room agreed with us.
Sorry, Dan.
And Dan is like, yeah, I agree. It should be a triple threat. Alex, but your match for next show is already booked. And we're like, what do you mean? What could be better than a triple threat? And we're like, oh, is it Alex versus Sky and Nina gets to escape? No. He says, this match, ladies and gentlemen, it will be Alex Windsor versus, yes, you guessed it, Jamie Hater. At which point, the minister just F up. We were like, then looks at me.
Yeah,
like,
well done. Put my phone out. Right about the ticket. Okay, cool. Bought tickets. Carry on with the show.
What I love was then is like, can you make it? I'm like, I need to see if I can get this. Oh, I'm on annual leave. Book it.
Oh, sweet. Yeah. Guess what? I'm also on annual leave, so buy them tickets right away. I ain't got no money in my bank account. Bought it. That money went into some overdraft. I don't know where it was, but
yeah,
it went
it's worth it. And front row, no.
What does that buy? Could you transfer the money back soon?
I was like, payday's coming. I promise it's coming.
Yeah.
So that's the
buy
way.
Stuff before you think about it. Just went buy. Wait, I just spent my travel money. How am I going to get home? Dan,
hitchhiking
took my money. Yeah.
Right. So yes, guys, the Multiverse Rumble is coming this Friday. This video is out, so you're watching it this Friday. If not, yes, guys. Here's a sneak preview of all the matches. There we are. Here we are. Feb 7th, the Multiverse Rumble down at the Big Penny Social. We are talking Sapphire Reed versus Emerson Jane, the new tag team champs, Hard Up North versus Lou Wave, and then the champion herself, Miss Eve, holding everything. Lady She Won herself, Nina Samuels, takes on Mila Grace. And yes, one more time, guys, Alex Windsor versus former AEW Women's Champion returning home to the UK, Ms. Jamie Hayter. Wow. We're pumped.
And by the way, I went and watched a bit of last year's Rumble, Multiverse Rumble. Would you believe, what's her name? The radioactive one herself came out as
Well, you said she's not seen the traits, bro. There you go.
So you never know what to get. That's why I said that earlier, by the way. But yeah, you never know what you're gonna get at this show. So I think it's sold out. If it's not, buy the standing tickets.
Yeah, listen, take it from guys who stood. It's worth it. Just get there in time.
Get there early. Yeah. Get it early. Get a table. Get a lean. You know what I'm saying? If you can't get a table, get a lean. Get a wall. Get a lean. A lean is always good.
I've said this before. Eve have made me stand up twice, if not three times. I don't stand for shows. Eve makes me stand for shows, and I rate them
because we're not in a I'm keep covering this lovely beard of mine because we're not in a we're not even in our
30-year-olds.
I'm clearly not in my 30s. Come on, why would you guess that? I'm not in my 30s. Am I lying though? Yeah, I can't stand anymore because I'm not in my 30s. Wait, which way? I'm on the wrong side. I'm on the wrong side of the 30s. Don't matter. I go to the shows and have a freaking great time.
No, this is it. There is a great time to be had. And guys, I said it before and I'll say it again. If you have not been to an Eve show, you are truly, truly missing out. I was going to say the ladies of the UK, but when you've got people like you who have turned up, Meiko Satomura's turned up before, and other greats, honestly, the ladies of the world of wrestling come down to play at Eve. And Tony Storm's been there, for God's sake. Most
the key part is just go support British wrestling. And you know the best part about the show? There is no women's match. It's wrestlers. Yeah. Which I want them to start saying that. Not your I'm tired of hearing the men's champion, women's champion. I just want to hear the wrestling champion, because they're just wrestlers. They're all wrestlers. So that's what I'm going for. And I get to go to a show where I just get to have an amazing time with some, by the way, Big Penny, great bar. Great bar. So let's go there, get a bit tote, great food, walk inside, have an awesome time. Because
I must admit, a nice snack before that. Not that we're endorsed or sponsored by Big Penny Social, but it's a great time. And once again, always nothing but love and props to both Dan and Emily Reed, the founders of Eve. Big props to Twix, also Lolo, who's going to be the other host, and anyone else backstage in the Eve organization, because that's a thing. And Oscar the heel ref.
Oscar's a heel. He was such a heel. Oh my God, Oscar got booed. It was so great. Oscar's a referee. He's a referee seen everywhere, but at the UK independent show. But he became a heel for that night, and I hope he leans into it. I hope the next show he leans into it and he becomes Nina's referee.
He needs to be.
I'm predicting. That's right.
He needs to be the Nick Patrick for Nina Samuels. You know, like Nick Patrick was the NWO ref. Yeah, he needs to be the Nina Samuels ref.
The Nina Samuels ref. Oh gosh, he needs to come out in a referee suit with a referee tiny hat.
Instead of the Eve logo, just a full hat there. Yeah.
Yo, I'm blim. Anyway,
that's the one. So guys,
see you at the show.
Exactly. Look out for the t-shirts at the show.
I would.
You will be dissing yourself. I always say, when we say to miss is to diss, it's not to diss to promoters. You're dissing yourself by not coming to these shows that we review, because they are honestly awesome. Like, we don't review. If we had to do a bad review, trust me, we would. But all of these companies, and Eve included, bring out the bangers. And I tell you now, the Multiverse Rumble will not disappoint. So do you know what? Just throw it up, come and see us, give us a tap on the shoulder like, hey, saw the review. Thanks for letting us know to come down. But anyway, let's not waste any time. Until the next time, I'm the one AJ Anthony Jordan.
I'm Dan the Tech, the wrestling fan that does watch wrestling, and this is live.
Yeah. Okay, guys, we are out. See ya.